Welcome. Here are some things you should know as soon as possible and don't miss the end at any cost. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. In the end, we will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. The purpose of our lives is to be happy. The biggest risk is not taking any risk. In a world that's changing quickly, the only strategy that is guaranteed to fail is not taking risks. Life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we react to it. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? Life is a journey that must be traveled no matter how bad the roads and accommodations. Life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we react to it. In 3 words, I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. The purpose of life is not to be happy. It is to be useful, to be honorable, to be compassionate, to have it make some difference that you have lived and lived well. Life is short, and it is up to you to make it sweet. Life is what we make it, always has been, always will be. Life is a succession of lessons which must be lived to be understood. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing. Life is never fair, and perhaps it is a good thing for most of us that it is not. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Life is a one-time offer. Use it well. Life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we react to it. The purpose of life is to live it, to taste experience to the utmost, to reach out eagerly and without fear for newer and richer experience. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. Life is a long lesson in humility. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. Life is too important to be taken seriously. Life is an adventure, it's not a package tour. Life is short, and it's up to you to make it sweet. Life is about making an impact, not making an income. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. Success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts. Your time is limited, don't waste it living someone else's life. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Don't watch the clock. Do what it does. Keep going. Believe in yourself and all that you are. Know that there is something inside you that is greater than any obstacle. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. The road to success and the road to failure are almost exactly the same. Hardships often prepare ordinary people for an extraordinary destiny. Success is walking from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. The harder you work for something, the greater you'll feel when you achieve it. The only thing standing between you and your goal is the story you keep telling yourself as to why you can't achieve it. Challenges are what make life interesting, and overcoming them is what makes life meaningful. The biggest risk is not taking any risk. In a world that's changing quickly, the only strategy that is guaranteed to fail is not taking risks. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Dream big and dare to fail. Success usually comes to those who are too busy to be looking for it. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. Success is not in what you have, but who you are. The harder you work, the luckier you get. The best revenge is massive success. You are the architect of your own destiny. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. The secret to getting ahead is getting started. Don't stop when you're tired. Stop when you're done. Your dreams don't have an expiration date. Take a deep breath and try again. Success is stumbling from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm.